right, so I'm sure you guys have seen this by now. Finally, somebody makes a decent looking grill for the Nissan Frontier. And here it is. It comes with some wiring and accessories to do some of these Raptor style lights, which I am not going to install most likely. Not a huge fan of that look. But the issue lies in this box. And I'm gonna have to make my own because this, from what I've seen in pictures, does not look very appropriate. It kind of doesn't match. Doesn't have the right font, and kind of needs to be reworked. So basically, I'm going to 3D scan this and then make my own, change the font up a little bit, or do something else in this slot because I don't know, this font is just weird. It doesn't look right. It's kind of 3D, so it's thicker than it actually is, but like because it's angled, it doesn't look right. I don't know what they did there, but they didn't do a good job on the text. And the eye looks okay. Alright, so I have a 3D printed test piece all ready to actually test fit inside the grill, and I have to say, side by side, there's not really a comparison. This is just, why they make this? It's disgusting looking. The font is all wrong, the angle's all wrong. The only feature I do like of it is actually the added holes between the letters. It's just difficult to do, and it's going to take a lot of cleanup and work to get it looking right. So having this kind of boxed background will be a lot easier to produce. And if everything goes right, it should just go in and look like that. All the hardware holes line up just perfect. I actually have already made a few adjustments to, I think that hole needs to be moved over just a little bit. However, it would work how it is right now. But I have to say, man, it's gonna look a lot better than the factory grill and a lot better than that other font. But let's go ahead and get on the truck and see how it looks. All right, so there it is. It looks really good. I am pretty happy with it for the most part. I got some tweaking and adjustments to do. I noticed the gap is a little bit larger on the sides than in the center. The 3D model didn't look like it really had that much of a dip down, but it's something I'll correct. I'll get sorted out. This is by no means a final part. It's gonna come right back off the truck. But overall, I think the grill looks really, really good. Fits really nice. For some reason, the right side didn't want to push in as far as easily as the left side, so the clips on the top side went in really, really good on the left. The right side, however, took a little bit more persuasion. That being said, they did go in and everything's okay. It seems like there's a slight protrusion on the grill that might be rubbing against the headlight on the right side, but overall I think it looks really, really good. And it's kind of what you get with aftermarket in general. You know, it's never going to fit as good as a factory part, but overall I think it looks really cool. And definitely improves the front end of the Frontier. Now, the only problem is the rest of the body, the rest of the truck is severely lacking. It just looks bone stock with a grill, but it's a good mod, and pretty happy with it. So the plans for the grill are to eventually produce a finished, nice looking part that will completely replace that included Nissan logo emblem. It will be probably cast plastic, probably like a 2-part urethane. If I can source it and get reasonable pricing, I'll get them injection molded. That being said, the cost of that is usually way too high to justify, so So I probably won't be going that route. 3D printing just leaves a lot to be desired in the finish. The quality just is not going to be really something you want to keep on the outside of your truck. Doesn't look that nice in most cases. So I'm gonna keep working on this, try and figure out a way to produce them, and stay tuned. Anyways, that's kind of it for today. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Definitely leaves a little bit to be desired still, but man, it looks pretty good otherwise.